you.
Just count down to 5.
I call the Bristol, Tennessee Better Property Board to order for July the 23rd, 2020. And the first order of business is roll call. My name is Pam Offield.
Randy Cook.
Wayne Humphrey.
Let the record show we do have 3, so therefore we do have a quorum and we can conduct business. Hopefully John will be coming on shortly.
John is
I'm on
on.
right now.
Is John on now? I can't see him, so I can only see, there's John. All right, John's here. So we can conduct business. We're all here on the agenda. Now, first of all, question, has everyone got the revised version of the agenda for today?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We need to do the disclaimer for the necessity of conducting electronic meetings, and I believe Carrie's going to do that for us today.
Governor Lee's Executive Order number 16, which has been extended through August 29th, 2020 by Executive Orders numbers 34 and 51, suspended the provisions of the Open Meetings Act to the extent necessary to allow governing bodies to conduct their essential business by electronic means rather than being required to gather a quorum of members physically in the same location. The governing body should make a determination that meeting electronically is necessary to protect the health, safety, and welfare of Tennesseans in light of the COVID-19 outbreak. At this time, it would be appropriate for the members to discuss whether they believe that meeting electronically is necessary and vote accordingly. If the members do not agree that meeting electronically is appropriate at this time, this meeting should be adjourned until such time as the members can meet in person. Chairwoman, if you could lead a vote by roll call at this time.
Okay, is there any discussion on what she has just read? Do I hear a motion that we conduct the business electronically today?
Randy moves to conduct the business electronically today.
Wayne Humphrey, and I second that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor that we do conduct our business electronically via Zoom today. Is there any further discussion? All in favor? Randy?
Aye.
John? John, are you in favor or not?
Aye.
Wayne?
Aye.
Okay, we do have a quorum that says that we can conduct electronically, so the motion has carried. Now, we're going on to election of officers. This is that time of year that we need to select a chairman and a co-chairman. I'll leave the floor open for nominations.
This is Randy. I nominate Pam Offield to be chair of the committee.
I
Second.
second that motion.
Board.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor that Pam Offield will be the chairman for the Bristol, Tennessee Better Property Board for the year 2020 and 2021, or however long it goes. Is there any further discussion on that? All in favor? Randy?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Wayne?
Aye.
I don't have to vote for myself, so therefore we can have a 3 quorum. Now we need to make a motion that we do have a co-chairman for the Bristol, Tennessee Better Property Board. Do I hear a nomination?
This is Wayne Humphrey. I nominate Randy Cook as vice chairman.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor that we nominate Randy Cook as our co-chairman for the Bristol, Tennessee Better Property Board for our years 20 and 21. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, Randy?
I'm not proud. I'll vote for myself.
John?
Yes.
Wayne?
Yes.
And I'm going to vote on that and vote yes too, just in case for some reason they don't want Randy to vote for himself. So I will vote too. So therefore, we do have a full quorum voting for Randy. So we have collected a chairman and a co-chairman for upcoming year. Thank you, everybody, for doing this. Now, has everyone had a chance to read the minutes for June the 25th, 2020?
Yes.
Question to ask about that on the minutes where it says 1707 Maryland Avenue. Said the board issued an order to repair and clean up the property at the July 25th, 2020 meeting. Well, it's not even July 25th, much less made a motion, because that date is definitely in question.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be 2019. I'll get with Brittany and have her correct that.
Okay, please, if you would. I thought maybe that was the incorrect time, was the 2019, but
Yeah.
let's get that corrected, okay? Just in case something should ever come up.
Mhm.
Do I hear any other corrections or additions to the minutes?
I move we approve the minutes with that one correction.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor that we approve the minutes for the June 25th, 2020 meeting with the date of correction for it. All in favor, Randy,
Aye.
John, Wayne?
Aye.
Okay, the motion has carried, and we're going to correct that with that one correction. So Cheyenne, when you bring it to me to sign, make sure that date's changed, if you would, please.
Okay.
All right, now we're going on to preliminary investigations. And at this time, we have none. Now we're going on to a public hearing, and we have 1205 Anderson Street. Do we have anyone in the public comment section to speak for this particular property?
No, Madam Chairwoman, we have nobody to speak.
All right, thank you, Tim. Cheyenne?
So we met with the tenant there, Courtney Pascal, and she allowed Matt and I inside to do an interior and an exterior inspection. And we did the damage assessment, and it came to be 42.3% estimated damage, with most of that being the roof covering. As far as the electrical system, everything was great. And the tenant does have the materials to make the repairs. They've already made some repairs on the inside. This picture here, you can see all the roof shingles over stacked up near the outbuilding there. So Codes is requesting that the board issue an order to repair with a 60-day completion date and have a progress report at the September 24th, 2020 meeting.
Okay. Do I hear a motion?
This is Randy. I move that we have that we issue an order to repair on the property at 1205 Anderson Street due to a tarp-covered damaged roof, leaking roof, unmaintained siding and gutters, and junk and debris, with a 60-day completion date and a progress report at the September 24th, 2020 meeting.
Madam Chairman, this is Wayne Humphrey, and I'll second that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor that we issue an order to repair the property located at 1205 Anderson Street due to numerous complaints regarding tarp covering, leaking roofs, unmaintained sidings, gutterings, junk and debris, with a progress report to follow at the September 24th, 2020 meeting. Any further discussion? All in favor, Randy?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Wayne?
Aye.
Okay. Let the record show the motion is carried, and therefore an order to repair will be issued on property at 1205 Anderson Street. Now we're going on to trash and debris, and we have none. We're going on to old business. At this time, we have none. So now we're going on to progress report. And the first one is 1709 Maryland Avenue.
So unfortunately, the pile of debris in the backyard is still there. I've been in contact with Mr. Rock several times within the last 2 weeks, and he kept advising that he would go out there and take care of it and clean it up and mow. I spoke with him again yesterday, and he said that the dump truck that he uses to haul debris away was it broke down, and he was supposed to pick it up from the shop yesterday afternoon. As of today, the debris pile was still there. So Codes is leaving this next decision up to the board on what to do with this one.
They've been to court several times over this, haven't they?
Yes. The debris pile in the back is newer. It stemmed from them finishing the repairs on the exterior of the house recently.
So the last time they went to court basically was June the 18th.
Yes.
And this debris pile has been added to since that time?
Yes, since after that date.
Okay, and his reasoning was that his dump truck was broken down. Is that correct?
Yes.
He has no idea whether he'll have that pile picked up by next month?
He told me that it would be done over the weekend. When I talked to him yesterday when it still hadn't been picked up, he said that it was because of his vehicle being broken down. So I'm really unsure what to expect from him.
Okay, so if we extend this with another progress report for next month, and it's not picked up at that time, what's our course of action?
I could issue another court summons and get it back into court for junk and debris.
Okay.
Could we not?
What is the, go ahead, Joe, go ahead.
This is Randy. Could we not issue an order to clean up and give them a 30-day deadline?
I don't see why we can't.
I mean, that way we've got.
That would reinforce what we want him to have done, not just assuming that he needs to clean up after he's done all his repairs.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Wayne, what you were going to speak, Wayne?
Yeah, no, that was pretty well in the area that I was looking at.
Okay. John, any comments from you on this?
No, let's give him another order he hadn't had but about 8 or 9.
Do you think you'll listen to this one?
Well, he's done so well with the others. I'm sure he'll do well with this one.
Well, he's first name basis with the court, so why not send him back one more time so you can wish him Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, whichever comes next.
If we could do hard labor for 60 days, that'd be fun.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Has a motion been made on this?
No, I need a motion made on this.
I move that we issue an order of debris removal and cleanup at this location of 1709 Maryland Avenue. And I also further move that this be brought about by the meeting of the August meeting of this board, which is
27th, I believe.
27th of August, 2020.
I'll second it just so we have something to enforce on this guy.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor that we issue an order to clean up the property at 1709 Maryland Avenue due to junk and debris, and to have a progress report on this at the August 27th, 2020 meeting. Any further?
And furthermore,
Go ahead.
it was to be completed by that date.
Okay, in other words, it's not, well, a progress report to us, but this is to be completed by the August the 27th meeting.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Order to clean up due to junk and debris to be completed by the August 27th meeting with a progress report to follow us.
yes, madam.
Okay. All right, is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Randy?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Wayne?
Aye.
Okay. We do have a quorum, and therefore this motion is carried. Issue an order to clean up the property due to junk and debris to be completed by August 27th with a progress report at the August 27th meeting. Going on to 948 Hill Street. And that's the one that's due for a tax sale, and it's already sold. So tell us all about that now, Cheyenne.
So the tax sale finally got to happen, and this property sold to, I think it's called MPG
Mm-hmm.
or MGP Properties. There is a 1 year period. They very well could come in and get the property sooner than that 1 year redemption. So staff is requesting a progress report at the July 22nd, 2021 meeting, unless changes are made or new information is gathered before then.
What does he have to do to get that year shortened?
Carrie, do you?
Don't think that can happen, Madam Chairman.
We have to file a motion with the court, abating the redemption period, and there's a certain statutory, like method that they have to follow to show it's vacant and abandoned, and it's kind of a complicated process, but it is doable and it has been done. And I actually think that this company specifically has done it before.
Okay, I was just wondering what could be done, if anything.
And they have the duty to make sure that they don't do anything that was going to, they have to mitigate any sort of damages. So they can't, if the property is about to fall in, they have to be able to secure it.
Okay.
So they, should be on it to some extent.
Do I hear a motion?
This is Randy. I move we have a progress report on the property at 948 Hill Street at our 22 July 2021 meeting.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor that we have a progress report at the July 22nd, 2021 meeting on the property located at 948 Hill Street due to the property being sold at a tax sale, and we are required to wait a year. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Randy?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Wayne?
Aye.
Okay, let the record show the motion is carried, so we will see this property next year. Maybe sooner, but next year. Now we're going on to 2442 Broad Street. So what's going on with that, Cheyenne?
So the board issued an order to demolish on this property at the May 28th, 2020 meeting. The order was posted on the property, and a relative of the property owner contacted codes to receive a right of entry so they could go in and obtain their belongings, and they have since then abandoned the property. It's overgrown at this point, and we are ready to move forward with obtaining demolition quotes. I received the first quote this afternoon, and the city will be moving forward to demolish it.
There may be another sneeze in there too, I'm not sure.
What would be the time frame on that demolition?
I would
To
say
get that
within the
done.
next week or so, I should have the 3 quotes that I'm required to obtain, and I can get those turned into our purchasing agent, and then we can notify the company that we choose. And I'd say within the next 3 weeks, it should be started.
You think that in a couple of months, we could close the file on that location?
Absolutely, yes.
Then that would be my motion, Madam Chairman, that, that we have a progress report at that, 2442 Broad Street location at the,
September
September.
24th?
24th, I believe, meeting.
That's correct.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor and a second that we have a progress report on the property located at 2442 Broad Street at the September 24th, 2020 meeting. Any further discussion? All in favor? Randy?
Aye.
John? Wayne?
Aye.
Okay, let the record show the motion is carried, and therefore we can go on and hopefully close the file at the September meeting. Now, is there anything that needs to be brought up before the board before we adjourn this meeting? I want to thank everyone for coming and doing this on the Zoom with the escalation of the coronavirus. I think it's really the only safe way to do it at this stage right now, just in protection of us and employees and members and the public. I do appreciate everyone doing this for us today.
Do we have to wear a mask next time?
You don't have to wear a mask if we're both sitting at
Yeah,
home.
that would be expected, John.
If you're
Okay,
sitting.
well, I thought that would be a whole lot
Put the
safer.
mask on.
Yeah.
Now, if we meet downtown, yes, you're going to have to, but considering the governor's orders through August, I don't think we're going to be meeting downtown.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Anything else discussion? In that case, I declare this board adjourned by common consent.
Bye-bye.